Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant Immortals of Aveum on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on Immortal Difficulty, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video we started making our way towards the Palathon, where we are going to hopefully become a Immortal. Along the way we did a couple of puzzles, we also took part in 2 of those Shroud fans, and we've unlocked a upgrade for our health and also our mana. We arrived at the Palathon, we spoke to this other immortal guy named Devon. He had a chat with us, showed us around a little bit and led us to the location of where we are going to take part in the path. We then spoke to another lady who really didn't like me. I can't remember her name. She basically looked like Abby from The Last of Us Part 2. She told me about the path, basically told me that it's like a living sort of entity, and I now need to take part in the path, which is going to give me my own sort of trial, and if I manage to finish it, then I will become a immortal. So obviously Jack wants to become an immortal, so he's going to be working his butt off in this place. So yeah, let's get straight into things. Right, so if I remember correctly, I think this entire section was basically just a bunch of platforming. It felt more like a Crash Bandicoot game than an action game. I think there is a couple of enemies here and there, but I think it's primarily just jumping. Hopefully, because I'm much better at jumping than I am at FPS. If I played this game back in like 2006, man, I would decimate it, but nah. Nowadays, nah.
Here we go.
But we should get a few upgrades today, actually, as well. Yeah, look, so you can see all of the other initiates going into their own trials, see? They're all trying to become immortals as well. But whilst you're in this place, yeah, it's going to keep doing stuff like this. The whole terrain's going to keep moving. It's going to be very trippy. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, actually. Sometimes you go to jump and then the terrain changes and then you end up bloody taking damage. I was going to say die, but you don't die, you take a bit of damage, don't you? Obviously if you're full enough, you will die.
Alright. I see how it is.
Yeah, there's no need for it. Like I said, it's basically... You see what I mean? You see how things just bloody move? Oh god. And I took damage on something and I don't even know what hurt me. I didn't even land on that. That's some bullshit, that is. Okay, this looks like the kind of area where we're going to get jumped, doesn't it?
Spectrals.
It's very frustrating that you put down your shield when you use your totems. Bloody hell, you see that? We've been backflipped out of the way. Oh, little devil. Yeah, you want to be careful when you break my shield now because it explodes. Lovely. Got some blue essence. Very nice. Just what we needed. After you're done with this mission and you finish the path, there's going to be a section where you can actually get yourself a missable trophy, so I'll make sure I show you all that as well. It's very easy, it's just a bunch of chit chat. Most of the optional missable trophies in this game are basically just chit chatting with people, with like 3 other, I think, random ones that you've got to do. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, that's not even fair though. You saw what they just flipping did. Like, where was he supposed to go? Oh, we have to start using our, was it limpets? We have to start using our limpets again. Whoops, that is not the right button. Well, that didn't slow down. What the flipping hell happened there? There you go. Yeah, see, I just got completely screwed over there. You saw me throw my bloody limpet straight at it. Cheeky little devil. Game's gonna give me a heart attack. I can hear you. Where are you? There you are. Ah, that's one of those cheeky shits, isn't it? One thing I have noticed is I think you can parry in this game. Like if I was to, like that. Yeah, see? It's like, I feel like shield shred. Use blue magic to shred enemy shield spells. Oh, I already know that. I thought it was telling me something important. But yeah, I feel like if you parry, like pull your shield up at the last second, you start shooting like a flipping machine gun for a few seconds, or it increases your rate of fire. I don't know if I'm imagining it, but it does feel like that's the case. Is that another one of those? Yeah, it's another one of those big guys. Oh crap! What did he say? He wants to sizzle dog my daughter. What? What? Look, buddy, I told you I don't speak your language. Look how fat and clunky he is. That one sounded like Quagmire. Oh, lovely. Oh, the enemies show up on the compass. I never even noticed that. Okay, it's one of those dudes that throws those little exploding green things. These guys seem to have a little bit more health. Nice. Well, things are going pretty damn well at the moment. I mean, it is currently 30 degrees in my room, and I am sizzling a little bit. So, yeah, if I do get a little bit frustrated if I die or anything, just bear with me. It's very, very hot in this room, and I've decided not to put my fan on, because I watched some of the Crash Team Rumble videos where I had the fan on, and you can hear it a little bit in the background. And I don't want to have to faff around with Audacity trying to remove the noise in the background. So yeah, I'm just dealing with sweating. So yeah, do bear with me if I get a little bit pissed off by anything. Oh, what is that? I thought that was a seahorse then. It's just another human enemy. They look like little seahorses when they first pop out of the ground. Oh, they shoot laser beams. Oh yeah, that does some big damage, that does. Yeah, I don't like them. Ah, sweet, I think I know what this is. 1 second. Don't want to leave any blue essence behind. I think that's probably the essence we need the most at the moment. And I did waste a bunch of money on that green limpet upgrade, didn't I? The totem upgrade. Yeah, that was a big waste of money. We literally got near enough the same thing for free, like 5 seconds later. I knew I shouldn't have bloody bought that. What a waste of green essence and money. Oh, there's another bit of blue essence over there. There you go. We now got the ability to hover. You probably already knew I was going to learn this ability because there's so many jumps that we've gone past already where we just couldn't make it without being able to hover. Oh, Jack, what was that? You know, there's rumours. I don't know how true these rumours are. I keep pulling back. But there's rumours that Sony's working on a Jack and Daxter movie. And for some reason, I think Jack's being voiced by Tom Holland and Daxter's being voiced by Chris Pratt. And just the fact that it's that combination makes me feel like it might be a troll. But if that is the case, I'm going to tell you what, Sony. You know there are other voice actors and actors in the world, you know. You ain't just got to rely on Chris Pratt and Tom Holland for everything. It's like when they rely on Troy Baker to do all the voice acting. It's like, why? I mean, I like Nolan North. They use Nolan North a lot, but he's very good. A lot of the time, I don't even know it's him. With Troy Baker, I seem to always know it's him. His voice is very detectable. Whereas Nolan North, sometimes I'm like, is it? I don't know, it was him. Yeah. I love being able to do stuff like this in games. Literally, it's like we're playing High on Life without all of the humour. I tell you what, when we do that playthrough, WolfTheWolf, if I do get around to doing it, you're going to love that game. If you've never played it or heard of it, you're really going to love it. If you're a fan of Rick and Morty, you've probably already heard of it, but if you haven't for some weird reason, it's going to be your favourite game of all time, probably. Timed that beautifully. Oh, no, it's one of those big guys. Right, let me deal with all the... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, flip it. Oh, he smacked me across the battlefield. Oh, yeah, they can jump, can't they? These guys gave me a ton of experience last time I met them. You cheeky. Aha! You see that? It nearly got me off the edge then. But you didn't, did you?
Okay.
Bloody hell. A lot of stuff around here. Look at all these essence everywhere. Nice. I think the green power is probably my favourite. One, green's my favourite colour, and two, I love how it just fires so fast and flies all over the place and hits the enemies for me. I feel like you've got to be very accurate in this game. Lovely. There you can see the pentacore, whatever it's called, the pentaside, or wherever he is. That giant thing down. Oh no, that's not it. I thought it was that big statue with the three faces, but it's not. Steady. Actually, this reminded me of Destiny. The first ever raid that you do in Destiny. Well, I can see a chest over there. But you know, the first raid you do in Destiny 1, there's a whole section where you got to do a ton of platforming. It's probably the hardest section in the entire raid. I did upload it because I did the raid with the PlayStation Forum members. And it went relatively well. We didn't even practice. We didn't even really research the bosses or anything. We just sort of went with it. And it went pretty well. We was in there for 3 hours and we nearly finished the whole thing. So, yeah, it did go very well. Unfortunately, we didn't have a chance to get back together to finish it, which was a shame. We was having a bit of trouble on that final boss. I think it was the one where I think people were cheesing it and pushing him over the edge. Oh, I was pressing Dan. You raise me up. Nice, 18 green essence. I mean, that is what we need. Oh, hello. Let's just check up here quickly. Don't want to leave any. Yep. See, don't want to leave no chest behind. But speaking of that Immortals Phoenix Rising, we did that back in 2020, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was a 2020 playthrough. I might have gone into 2021, but I thought that was a phenomenal game. It was a very, very clever idea, very different. You know, it had the usual Ubisoft open world formula, but it was still a very different game from Ubisoft compared to what they've been releasing lately. And there was supposed to be another one in development. I think this one was rumoured to be set in. It wasn't going to be like Greek this time. I think it was going to maybe be like Japanese, or maybe like Chinese. Like mythology and stuff like that, but no, apparently they cancelled it. Very disappointed in that, but then again, I don't know how well Immortals Phoenix Rising sold. They should have kept the old name, Gods and Monsters. Oh, look at him squirming on the floor, the poor guy. Oh, poor flipping guy. I mean, he shouldn't have died that quick. I mean, he should have lost a bit of health. He should have been alright. There was no reason to die that fast. Bit of a drama queen, really. Oh, God. steady on. Not like that. Okay, I think we might be getting... Yeah, we are getting to the end now. Near the end, at least.
What? Caleb, he gave this to Luna on her birthday. Right before everything. It's Saren. Bits of it, anyway.
Yeah, Saren is where we're from.
I call dibs on the shoes.
Caleb?
Oh no! Oh, I'm disappointed now. I always do this in first person games, and I completely forgot. But I always look down to see if I can see my feet and legs, and I can't. That was the first thing I said about Aliens Isolation. I was actually happy. I looked down, I could see my own feet. I think that was the name of part 1, actually. If you didn't see Aliens Isolation, I do.
Fumbling about in Saren.
What? I grew up here.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those trippy sections, ain't it? This is probably part of the test, you know, Jack. They're probably going to be saying a lot of shit that's going to make you feel uncomfortable.
Don't move, shitbird.
Best crab in the Harrows.
Kilmos. But we both know that's not really crab.
How far from here to Trotter's place?
By a rooftop?
He's Saren born and bred, guys. Settle down. Where's your people?
I don't know. You need any more? That was the day I met Luna and the others. Guess we're not playing fair anymore.
Yeah, well, you've got to be able to control your emotions. You're going to be losing a lot of people in a war, so, you know, it's oh no, oh no. Oh, okay, that was close. You're going to be losing a lot of people in a war, you know, you should be able to control your emotions. This is a good way of you being tested for it. Yeah. That's the worst. Oh shit, that's probably the worst thing about being in a war. You know, all your brothers in arms and your family possibly dying around you, and you've got to just, you know, stand up, ignore it, and carry on with the fight. You can only grieve when the battle's done, and it's probably agony. Well, it is agony. You ain't even got to be in the army to know it's going to be agony. Oh, a bunch of wanted posters. I bet that's Jack and Luna right there. Oh no, Jack don't have fancy hair like that. It looks more like Jesus. It looks like Sirius Black from bloody Harry Potter. Nice. Oh, you ain't yeah, you ain't gonna hide up here. Look at that, another $2,000. I found another chest when I was playing off camera. It was just one of those chests, but it was like near a waterfall. I'll show you when I get there, probably be the next video. And it had 12 grand in it. 12 flipping grand, mate. If all of the chests had that amount in it, I would be loaded. Oh, you gotta love it when enemies are just standing in a line like that. I kind of feel like eventually they're going to turn this into a multiplayer game. I've just suddenly had that pop into my head. Just 3 different classes with 3 different types of magic. Green would be the healer, blue would be an all-rounder, red would be like high damage. Yeah, I could see this becoming a bloody FPS like Call of Duty game now. Just randomly just popped in my head now, I could see that happening. That's what the developers of Moss did.
This
Moss.
way. We're almost there.
How many rooms?
I got no idea, but it's fuck huge, so probably a lot.
There's just the 5 of us.
Then eventually we might all get really lonely. Who cares? Come on.
Ah.
Check her out.
That whole thing?
Whole thing.
How are we gonna defend that whole thing?
What?
What? We squat a place like that, we need to figure out how to keep it.
Nah, it's ours. I bought it.
How did you... Where did...
It's not a mystery, Jack. I saved up. I wanted a house and now I have one. All of us do.
She was so proud that she found us a home. And that was the last time I actually had one. Thanks for the reminder.
I'm a little bit bloody jealous, to be honest. I mean, she's like what? I'm guessing she's homeless, because they was all homeless. They were like thieving and stuff, and you know, searching for scraps of food. And she'd managed to buy herself a fucking mansion. Living on the street, she managed to buy a mansion. I've been working for the last 11 years and saving, and I still don't have enough. I got enough for a deposit, but I ain't got enough to outright buy a house. Unless I bought like a shed or something. I could maybe buy like, you know, those caravans you get in a caravan park, and maybe buy one of them, but... Nah, that pissed me off, that is. Maybe I need to become homeless. Man, if I become homeless, I would actually get a house. Because then you'll get put on the first bracket of a council house. So, yeah, maybe I should become homeless for a bit. Not that I want to, obviously, but, you know, sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. You've got to play the game, ain't you? I think a lot of people have done that, pretended to be homeless just to try and get a house quicker. It's so pathetic trying to get a house nowadays. Especially if you live in London, like me. Fucking living at home at 31, mate. It's ridiculous. But I do everything in my power to move out, so, you know, that's enough for me. I'm not just sitting at home like, well, I can live at home, get me mum to do me washing. No, I basically live on my own, but at home, you know, I do everything myself. Steady. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think I might know what this is. Oh, this is very cool, this is. Yeah, I think it is. Immobilate. Immobilate is a Dominion, an extremely powerful spell that requires Dominion mana to cast. Build up Dominion mana by defeating enemies. Yeah. If you look next to my mana bar, you've got that big circle. You're going to fill that big circle up with mana by defeating enemies and stuff like that and doing damage. And then when it's full, you can use one of your powerful attacks. In this case, we're going to be using Immobilate, which is like I guess like a laser. And it does fill up relatively quick, actually. So you can use this quite a bit. Yep, I know. Oh, yeah. A little bit fiddly to aim. Nice. So we've got 3 ascension points. Collect Dominion crystals to quickly fill your Dominion mana. Oh, I didn't know about that. I must have completely ignored that tutorial when I was playing off camera. Nice.
Sandrak. And he's giant. That's not subtle at all.
Yeah, Sandrak is the main antagonist. And when you hear about the hand of Sandrak, they're talking about, you know, that, I think it was a woman, that woman we saw when we was making our way towards, back to the battlefield before the dragon boss fight. That was the hand of Sandrak. So it's like one of his generals, I guess. One of his lieutenants or whatever. And I guess there's going to be others as well. And then you've got the 6, but they are just basically other strong people that need to be killed. And you find those inside Shroud Flames, if I remember correctly. If you ever hear them mention the 6, that's who they're talking about. Probably still to do with Sandrak, though. Don't pull them from over here. Oh, I can! I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm dead! That's not fair. But the flipping range on that lash is ridiculous. I guess this is testing how I would respond if Sandrak showed up. Shoot him in the face over and over again. I think that's how I will react. Just gonna punch her right in the face then. But I missed. That is crazy. I never knew the range was that big. Pretty good draw distance in this game as well. Oh, suck it.
Whoa. Where is everyone?
I sent them all home. You're the only one to pass.
Really?
Follow me, Initiate. Let's head back up.
I don't think... Oh nice, we've got another health upgrade. Now we've got 4 ascension points. God damn. Well, I mean, I don't think you sent everybody home because we saw 2 people die at least. One got burnt and one got flipped and one fell down a hole. Right, this is the bit where you're going to have the opportunity to get a missable trophy. How you doing, Abby?
About you. That you'd surprise me.
Seems like Kirkin really talked me up to everyone.
I don't mean Kirkin. I mean the path. She knows I don't expect much from the unforeseen.
Are we heading towards a backhanded compliment, or...
We zoomed right past it.
Okay. Magni of the Great Houses don't exactly hide their prejudices, do they?
Against your kind. We have good reasons.
My kind? Wow. You know, just because I, spontaneously exploded with Magnus level magic or whatever, doesn't mean that
Don't worry, Initiate. I won't let it cloud my judgment of you. You're different.
How so?
You're one of us now.
Sandrak's western incursion has been pushed back to the Sky Islands. Only his Harriers remain.
Hey,
And
congratulations.
so what now, I hear you ask? Surrounded, but for now unpressed, do we send our forces north to lift the siege at Lavenry? Or fortify the southern front? Marshal our strength, or test its limits? I'll be honest, I don't know which move is best. But I do know we have reinforcements.
We do?
She means you, dummy.
Welcome, Jack of the House Unforeseen, newly mantled immortal, champion protector of Lucium, Master Magnus of the Order Elite. What words do you have for those under our command?
Are you serious?
Oh, that's not fair. Jack's anxiety is going through the roof now.
They're waiting for your answer. Don't take 5 years.
Funny.
Hey, so when I was a kid, I had this friend that wanted to fight in the Everwar. I can't believe that I used to give her a hard time about it. She never got a chance to, well, Rasharn attacked, and, well, I don't even have to finish that sentence. Everyone here has a story that starts or ends with Rasharn attacked. And everyone here has survived those stories. But there are so many that didn't. Too many. Their names fill the walls of this place. No more names.
No more names. May all of Lucium honor yours until the end of days.
That was a pretty damn good speech, that was. Started off a bit choppy, but yeah, it's great.
What? Bottoms up?
I hate the load screens in this game.
So, what now?
This is your party, Jack. Mingle. All eyes are on you.
Mingle.
Bask, even.
What about the stolen artifact? It was like a big, glowy crystal with etchings all over it.
We're scouring the archives. Nothing yet. Go enjoy yourself. Get to know some of the people you'll be working with. Or if the pressure to socialize is too much to bear, head to your new quarters and turn in for the night.
I would be going straight to my quarters Maybe I'd speak to Devon, but other than that, I'm going to bed. I ain't chatting. No way. No way. Honestly, if there's ever a YouTube event and I'm like big on YouTube and I'm there, I'm not speaking to no one. It would be pointless me going. I'm just going to sit in the corner, drink a cup of tea. If anyone's like, you alright, BwolfTheWolf? I'd be like, yeah, fucking speak to me. Alright, but yeah, this section right here, you want to socialise with everybody until the optional objective vanishes, and then you will get the socialite trophy, I think it is. So make sure you speak to everybody because it's a missable trophy. Otherwise you have to replay the whole game again. Okay. Alright, well, we'll speak to everybody. I've only got about 10 minutes left.
So, Zendara.
I know.
Just saying. Kinda rained on my parade to get through selection, and then she says my kind are trash.
Dangerous. Anomalies, mistakes, insults to the Pentasod. These last 5 years, I'm sure you've heard it all.
I just figured, I don't know, that there might be more enlightened views among the Immortals.
I won't make excuses, because there are none. It's an ugly aspect of the Magni dynasties and their rulership across Aveum. You already know, the lightless have it worse.
Yeah, the lightless are the people with no magic. What's Devon's deal?
Devon seems nice. For an elite Magnus.
And he's taken a shine to you. That's good. Devon's never really been comfortable at the Palathon.
Really?
I can tell he misses the front. He prefers field work. Soldiering.
Huh. Wouldn't have pegged him for that.
Devon's our best fighter. That's why we need him back here.
Yeah, but if he's your best fighter, why do you want him back here just standing around doing nothing when he should be out there kicking some ass? Do I get to know secret immortal stuff now?
So, do we get secret handshakes?
Several.
Seriously though, is there a new manual or something that tells me what my duties are now that, you know...
Those come later. Honestly, the Order's traditional training and initiations are more informal, more agile than they have ever been in the past. It's not ideal, but the current state of the Everwar means most of your education will be in the field.
Good.
Do I get to finally know what the name is all about? The Immortals?
We borrow our name from a more ancient Pentati order that once practiced here. The Un Avlashud, the Enduring. They had learned to stretch time and live inside it in a way that mortality meant nothing to them.
That sounds fake.
It probably is. In any case, the Pentati eventually vanished, but the legends that they had conquered death didn't. Those that founded our order saw no downside in being associated with such power and prestige.
So it's branding.
Pretty much.
Lovely. Can't beat a bit of branding, can ya?
Good night, sir.
Good night, Jack.
Hey, don't keep calling us sir. We should be equals now.
Mingle. Right.
Yeah, so basically after you're done with this mission, you'll get this trophy right here for speaking to everybody. Then everybody is going to be inside the Palathon, and you can speak to them every time you're back here. And as long as you speak to like, I think it's like 8 different characters, and you listen to all of their dialogue options before the end of the chapter Colossal, then when you're done and you come back to the epilogue, you can speak to everyone again one last time and you'll get the trophy. I think if you don't speak to everyone when they randomly appear after this mission, then you won't get the trophy. So make sure you speak to everyone before Colossal, or every time you have the opportunity. I'm going to speak to everyone though, because they do tell you some important stuff, some of them. But it will drone on for a bit. I might as well speak to everyone just to show you the trophy. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of talking, but there is some useful stuff amongst all these guys and girls.
Hey, Orphe. What's shaking?
Not this one,
We're
though.
probably at your graduation party, where we're politely refusing to remove our mask. Or we're discussing Aristea again.
Are you sure that's where we are?
Forgive us if we aren't, Candle. The years get wet in our head.
Right. It's the seer part of being a seer, I guess. The kind of time-jumpy thing with you.
Red, chaos, green, transition. They mixed when we were given our magic by the Pentasod. One lives in our right eye, the other in our left.
Causing a temporal thingamajig. Got it. And probably at this point I asked to see your eyes.
You'll forgive us if we say no. We hope.
No, I don't forgive you. I don't really want to ask you about your role, but I'm going to have to, innit? I don't understand a word you're saying most of the time.
So as a seer, you're what? Like maybe our reconnaissance officer or something? You look for what's coming our way?
We work as an intelligence specialist, yes. Remote recon is part of our duties. You're convincing Zendara to let you walk the path, for example.
That's back a ways, actually. But Kirkin said you can see the future, too.
In theory, half the time.
What?
We know, for example, that you must eventually refrain from making covenant with the low beasts of the field.
Is that code? It sounds like code.
Maybe, but Devon's our codebreaker, so it's best to ask him. Wait. No, you never do. Sounds like it's settled then.
With the very English voice that you've got, you sound like you might work for MI5. Just, I think MI5 would make a lot more sense than you.
Good chat, Orphe.
I love how they just sort of waft you away, like, fuck off. Stop talking to me. I just want to have a drink. Who's this then? Who are you? Oh, you're the dude that was scared to go into battle, ain't you?
You were at Yilthium, weren't you?
I was, sir, yes. Hallen means oldest. Name's Silas.
Right. Good to see you made it, Silas.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have if the Grand Magnus hadn't blessed me with her spell of protection.
What do you mean?
You don't remember, sir? She touched my armor and warded it against the Rasharnians.
Oh yeah,
The
she
Lightless
tapped
would
his
be
chest.
lost without your magic and guidance.
That wasn't a spell, that
I'll
was a
never
pep
question
talk.
the motives of the Magni again.
Yeah.
Not that I do.
No. You survived the battle on your own. Magic had nothing to do with it. That was all you.
That can't be right, sir. I was in the West Trenches when the Rasharnians hit. It was a massacre. My whole platoon was cut down. I only barely got away. Wait. You're saying the Grand Magnus lied to me?
What? No. She was just giving you a pep talk, you know? To find your courage. I think you might have just gotten confused is all.
Confused? Is that how you do it then? You Magni throw glamours over us lowly, lightless soldiers and send us at the enemy believing we're indestructible?
Stop it.
Forgive me, sir. The war, it's getting to me.
Bye. Yeah, fuck you, bye.
I'd better go.
Oh, at least he didn't waft me away. Okay. Jesus. I don't know why he thinks she cast a spell on him. She literally just, like, went like that to him. That's it. How the hell was that magic? Did you see any glow, any flash? Did you feel any different? No, the only thing you would have felt would have been confidence. Oh, do I want to speak to Abby? God knows how she got here.
Hey.
Not now, Initiate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. But Kirkin just thought I should break the ice with everyone. Get to know you all, you know.
You don't think we've done that already?
Sure, but that time sucked.
It's not gonna get any different. Now go and enjoy your party. It's the last one you'll see for a long while.
Okay. Okay, you got Devon over there. I think Devon speaks to me the most. Right, so we'll speak to... I think this is the captain dude we saw a while back, maybe? Just before he started coming to the Palathon, I think, maybe?
Captain Selko.
He sends Sandrak's vanguard packing and promptly aces selection. You make it seem easy, sir.
Please, don't start calling me that.
You're an immortal now, sir. There are protocols to follow.
Nope. See? Every time you say it, it's just weird.
We'll both learn to survive it. I should be going.
Don't leave yet. You're one of the only people I know here.
Lightless and Magni don't exactly mix at functions like this, sir. Also protocol.
What? No. You're a captain. Just because you can't use magic doesn't mean you can't be here. You should be able to go anywhere you want.
Only on the battlefield. This event strays a little too far into your end of society, if you take my meaning.
I'm not. I've never been like that.
And I've always appreciated that about you. Truly. But neither of us have the time to bend history when there's a war to win. Have a good night, sir. You certainly deserve it.
Oh, no, man. Honestly, Captain, I won't have a good night. I really won't have a good night. It's going to be 31 degrees for the next 3 days, and then on Monday it just I'm recording this on Thursday. On Monday it just drops off down to 21 because that's what the UK weather loves to do. 1 minute it's a heat wave, everyone's dying. The next minute it's fucking torrential rain and freezing. So yeah, I'm not gonna have a good night, mate. And be sweating my balls off. I was nearly tapping out yesterday. Okay. I always feel a bit awkward when people call me sir as well. So when I go to work, because I work in a school, if I do go in a bit early and there's some of the kids that do after school club or at school still, and they see me, they're always like, "You alright, sir?" And it's like, don't call me sir. Don't call me sir. But they have to, and I can't tell them off for it. I don't want them to call me sir. I'm only a fucking cleaner. Come on. You ain't got to call me sir. I'm not even a teacher. Right, I'm not going to have enough time to speak to all the others. I'll speak to the others at the beginning of the next video. We've got to speak to that dude in the back over there, who I think might have been somebody that was also doing, trying to become an immortal. That I think is some sort of high-ranking lady, maybe something to do with the king. And then we got our mate Devon over there. We'll speak to him last because I think he speaks the most, and all he likes to do is make jokes. Anyway, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully the commentary was alright. Like I said, I've been sweating hot and it's been making my brain a little bit foggy. So if I've been, my commentary's been bad or I've repeated myself, I do apologise. I have to rewatch the video and then swear at myself if I've done anything wrong. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, share, and join the pack today.